Hi. So I know it's been a while since I've done this, and I think we're going to start bringing it back. I don't know if we're going to do it every week or every other week or once a month, but let's see how it goes. I've missed it. So, hey, Mila, how are you? It's been a while. You're right. Maybe they left the room. There you are. Hi, how are you? Still there. Well, I'm glad you're here. How are you? Do you have any specific questions tonight? It has been a long time since the last live. It meant to be just the holidays, and then it was winter, and there was so much going on. So I apologize. Here I am. Hey, Pam, how are you? Mila says, yes, always questions. Okay, let me hear them. Can I ask Philippe's true feelings of Philippe towards me? You don't have any contact now. Good seeing you too, Pam. All right, so how is Philippe feeling towards Mila? You're at a distance too. If I remember correctly, this has been going on. I know it's been a while, so if I'm getting that wrong, I apologize. Okay. So it would seem to me that he is moving in a different direction, or they are moving in a different direction. I'm assuming it's a he, but that's not always the case, right? It appears to me that they're moving in a different direction, and that you don't need their particular presence in order for you to move forward and enjoy what you have. Does that make sense? I feel like they are not um, giving you a lot of attention, or they don't have the best attitude about this whole situation, right? And I think you're so much better than that. I think you've got so much more to offer than they can see, right? So, what do you think? I'm probably right. I'm sorry. I know I feel like you want a different answer, but I'm not sure that in the end that's going to be what's best for you. No, I see you doing this. You don't need Philippe. You are sovereign in your own self, in who you are, and maybe Philippe doesn't deserve your attention. You felt it already? I know it's hard. It can be difficult to move on from something, especially when you thought it was going to be something and then it wasn't how you expected. So I know that's hard. I'm sorry. Hey, Pam, it's great seeing you here. How are you? You're very welcome, Mila Mila. It's been a very long time since I last went live. So I'm not expecting a whole lot of people tonight, but maybe we can get back into the swing of it. Yeah, you can ask questions, and I'm going to pull some cards. If you want to pull cards and do it in the chat, that would be great too. Hi, Cherry Blossom. How are you? Yeah, Pam, whatever we want to do, wherever it goes, I'm way open. Do you have a specific question? I don't know that I love my hair up like this, but we had a gig this afternoon and I was tired when I got home and I just put my hair up. Said, oops. I'm very good, Cherry Blossom. Thank you. Thanks for asking. Do you have any questions? I think I might be on a time delay with the chat. Not sure. Cherry Blossom wants to know, is there someone special coming into my life soon? So I would say that you have some work to do in order to make that happen, right? That it's really up to you. Is there someone, are you looking to bring someone into your life? And maybe a better question to ask is, what can I do to bring the right person, to attract the right person? Is there a question like that might be more helpful in narrowing that down? So Pam pulled the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacle, and Judgment reversed. Now, was that in response to Mila Mila's question? Cherry Blossom says yes. Can you rephrase that question? Do you want help with rephrasing that question? Okay, we got some jumpers. Okay, I've got the Four of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords, to me, a lot of people look at this as like heartbreak. I look at it more as like mental, like spiraling within yourself and maybe not speaking to yourself in a way that's helpful. And we have the Page of Wands, which speaks to me that you might need to learn about what it is you're looking for, learn about, really narrow down what you need to do to bring that, you're calling it true love, into your life. And I do see that you're very, very able to do that, that this could be happening if it's what you're looking to bring into your life. But let's see what we have to do. Those were the jumpers, but what can Cherry Blossom do to bring true love into their life? Okay, so with the King of Wands, I see that you really need to own your passions, own your desires, figure out what it is that you're passionate about, what it is that you're looking for, and then own that. Really embody it. Really bring yourself to a place where that is how you're living, right? if you're looking to bring someone into your life, you have to be living the life that is equal or compatible to the person that you're looking to bring into your life. You need to be honest with yourself. You need to maybe pick the things. This card is usually a pick your battles card to me, but in this situation, I'm thinking make a list, pick the things, write down the things that you really want, write down the non-negotiables, the things that you refuse to be in a relationship without, and write down the things that you'd really like to be in the relationship. I would not write the cons. We do not want to bring the negativity into our life. We want to make it a positive, this is what I want. Um, some people, when they're talking about the universe, that the universe doesn't hear whether it's something you want or something that you don't want. It only hears the words that are the nouns, the things that you are talking about. So don't talk about the things that you don't want. And I see that this could take a while. This is, it's moving forward, but it really could take a while. So I would do the work. I would get really clear about what it is that I want. I would get really clear about how to put that into a general idea of what the person is that you're looking to bring into their life. Make that list. Decide what you want in your life. And then you're much closer to getting what you want if you know what you want, right? So that's how I see it. Okay, Pamela, just a general read to practice with. Okay, these three cards definitely speak to my day. Seven of Cups, I have many options, and Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities to take part of. But my limiting beliefs are keeping me from pursuing my dreams and my choices. Swords are missing, so possibly I'm talking too negatively to myself, and this may be interfering with me moving forward. Okay, Cherry Blossom, you're very welcome. Let me know how it goes. All right, so let's see what I get, Pam. So I'm assuming, let me know if I'm right. I'm assuming there's a new opportunity that you have or that you're looking to have, and you have a lot of options and need to make some decisions about it. It was the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and Judgment reversed. Yeah, I would absolutely say that you're spot on with that. Judgment reversed is, what do you not make? Yeah, I would say that it absolutely can be a card of not really speaking kindly to yourself. And I would say that maybe there's a collaboration, that there's something that maybe one of the opportunities that where you would be collaborating. Oh, you want to do tarot and cafes. So maybe this could be whoever you need to speak to, the owner, the manager, and really let yourself shine, right? Let yourself be bright. Let yourself be a star. Let yourself create the alchemy that you know you have. I know you, so I know the alchemy you have. And there's something that is holding you back. If that could be the way you're speaking negatively to yourself, does that resonate? And you say, well, I want to do tarot in cafes, but what's the but? I have a jumper, the Nine of Pentacles, which is my favorite card. But this is a card that speaks to being comfortable, being aware that your surroundings are good. And I love, I always forget that this is reversed. I love the bird, right? The falcon that you send out to scope out where you might do this, where you might want to read tarot, right? In cafes or whatever it is. I know a lot of people do it in bars. I can't really do it in bars, especially if they're smoking in them and it's just loud, but a lot of people do. So I would suggest, I'm sorry, I've had a lot of gigs this week. I'm doing too much singing. I'm having trouble talking. So, what I would do, that's your card. You have a bird and you wear those types of dresses. Okay, so that speaks to me that you need to feel your own comfortability. You need to maybe just get out there and do it. Not wait until you feel comfortable doing it. Just go. Just go talk to a manager, talk to a cafe owner, and just do it. Like, I know you saw that I'm doing markets now, and I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to do them. They're more fun than I ever expected. And it was just because I went out and said, I'm doing it. I bought the booth before I had a chance to second guess myself. So, what do you think of that? And Christiana told me this one was promote yourself. This is a card of promotion, right? So I would say leave the fear, leave it home, put it in a love box, and go make those contacts, go make those collaborations, get yourself just at a point where you're just willing to try. Don't second guess yourself. It's easier said than done. I know that. But, what courage is not being afraid. It's being afraid and doing it anyway, right? So that's what I think you should do. We all second guess ourselves. It's the way it is, right? Yeah, I have to remind myself of that all the time. So I don't think there's anybody else here but us. I think you said you were coming to the ritual Saturday night. I'm a little clumsy today. Pam says, I'm going to try it. Looked great. I'm really hoping it's, I don't have a very big crowd. I think it's maybe going to be 4 people. But they're from all different. It's funny. It's one of my YouTube people. It's one of my market people. It's a friend of mine. It's a StarCon person. So it really looks like it's going to be an interesting blend of people. And it's not going to be a big deal. It's just a little ritual about setting our intentions for spring. And, that's it. See how it goes. Maybe we'll pull some cards. I mean, we'll definitely pull cards, but I'm inviting everyone to bring their own decks if they have them. So I think it's going to be fun. So this is what happens when you don't do lives for about 6 months. No, it can't be 6 months, but it's been a while. Do you want to do some back and forth practice since we're the only ones here? Definitely need a reset from winter. Look, I'm in Florida and I need a reset from winter. It's ridiculous. It was down in the 30s last night, which is not why I moved to Florida. All right. So you want to read something for me? Um, can I ask a question? I love these exercises. They're my favorite. I love to do this with other readers. Okay, so I have a market on Friday night, and I'm seriously considering bringing some kind of witchy things like putting together herbs for people like a protection jar or an abundance jar. So do the cards think that that's a good idea, that that's something that I should follow through with, and if so, is there something I should know? Oop. Okay. So I got a mixed five: the Empress reversed, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands reversed. But I feel it is all in how you are nurturing your idea to present it to the group if you feel good. That's absolutely relevant. Um, the Empress reversed is really interesting, and it's interesting because this is really I'm thinking of mixing the herbs on the spot, like for what they want, and that might be a lot. So the Empress reversed means is very resonant. Um, the Queen is sitting, the Queen of Pentacles, and then the Three of Wands reversed. Yeah. So the Queen, right, could be me in my booth collecting money, collecting the coin. Um, yeah. So I think that's really good. And then the Three of Wands reversed. How are you seeing that? Again, if you allow your passion to flow through and not hold back, then the energy will come through. Yep. That's, yeah. That resonates quite a bit. Thank you. So I think it's just you and I. Maybe we'll give it another couple of minutes and then grab a glass of wine. But that makes sense. And you saying that you got a mixed vibe really makes sense because I'm really unsure how to present it. I know it's something that I want to do, but I'm not sure if I should make it like a whole witchy thing or just have like them on hands. Like, this is for abundance. This is why. This is what's in it. This is for, love or affection. And this is what's in it. So it is a mixed vibe. I think too, with the Empress in her garden and the Queen of Pentacles in her garden is pointing to it working, but not too complicated. I tend to overcomplicate things. It's one of my things. It's my superpower, overcomplicating things. Yeah, so I think that gives me my answer right there, right? Don't make it harder than it has to be. Well, thank you. I love readers reading for each other. It's like my favorite. So, what are you going to do to further your plan to take over Long Beach? I loved all of us hanging out at night. BarCon was my favorite. It was so much fun. And I really feel like, there were great things all day long, but I feel like at night we really got to know each other, which was awesome. I love the people at StarCon. I want to live there. So tell me your plans. What's your next step? I'm going to follow up too. I had a good move, but then nothing came about. I was going to read in a store, but she wanted me to rent space, which I don't want to do right now. That makes sense. Could you split part of the proceeds? Can like the house keeps 10% kind of thing? Or does she rent things out to other people? I think cafes are great. I think it's a nice vibe. Finding mom and pop cafes, why wouldn't they want you to come? It's a draw. Do you hear my Long Island accent there? It's a draw. Do you have a list of them in your area that you could go visit? I know. Making the list. I think that's a great way to start. And that card was the Two of Cups collaboration, Maybe that's the store owners. Okay, so I just pulled 3 cards for you. We get the Page of Cups, which is really about learning the things that you need, right? Learning messages. Like maybe go someplace unexpected, right? Try to get someplace that's like maybe on the boardwalk, maybe, just like something that's a little bit different. But I see you being recognized for what you do and having it be a very successful venture, right? I like it. So I think we should probably close it up. There's nobody else here. Unless there's something else you want to talk about, it's encouraging for you. You're great. I think you should totally do this. And it's not, it's an interesting thing to do. I think you should wear your costume that you wore that night. That was awesome. um, so that's what I think. I hope you'll keep me posted on that. Let me know what you do and how it goes. I'll try not to bug you asking you. So I think we should wrap it up. Oh, and you love the things I post on Facebook too. Thank you so much. It's hard to get traction on social media. It used to be easy, but it's not easy anymore. So, all right. Well, then we'll wrap it up here. I'm glad you came in and we got to visit for a little bit. And I hope that you make it on Saturday. Tomorrow, I'm going to send out a list of things um, to bring to the session. Yeah, I agree. I love Zoom too, but with the lives, it's hard to do. With Zoom, you kind of need an event, but the ritual is going to be on Zoom. So I'm going to set up the room tomorrow. I'm going to send out a list to the people who expressed an interest of things that you might want to bring to the ritual, and then we'll do that on Saturday. Sound good? Okay, love that. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I will hopefully see you on Saturday. And take care. Good luck getting places. Start doing it. I'll talk to you soon.